Hi everyone! Today I will be doing my best to review the new dress by Sleepyland shop, which is Fancy Mahou Shojo Patisserie. I've never reviewed a dress before, but like I have a lot of thoughts about this dress and I really wanted to talk about it, so we're gonna give it a go and we'll see if this is like anything. So, I missed out on this dress when it first released, and I've regretted it ever since. I'd only just really gotten into the fashion, and I didn't know if I wanted to invest like so much money into a dress. And oh my god, I've been full of regret because I love magical girls. So you can understand my extreme excitement when a re-release for this dress was finally announced. I pre-ordered it the day it was available, and I was so lucky that it arrived on my birthday. So that was really wonderful for me. This dress, I have a lot of thoughts about it. I want to preface this by saying I mean nothing but love for Sleepyland shop. I wish the creator nothing but success in her future endeavours, and I will be keeping up with her future endeavours. But if hearing criticism of a small indie brand makes you uncomfortable, you might just want to click out of this video, because I have good and not so good things to say. So that's just a little heads up, okay. I'm going to start by discussing the print of the dress, and then I'm going to discuss the dress itself. So I've split it up into two categories. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm a huge weeb who loves magical girls. Example A. Many of my favourite series of all time fall into the magical girl genre. I'm also obsessed with lita fashion and all of my other kind of nerdy interests. So combining two of my favourite nerdy interests is like absolutely insane. So of course I had to get this dress, you know, the moment I saw it again the second time. Sure, there have been other magical girl Lolita fashion collaborations before. There are cosplay style collaborations, and there are also like single series themed ones, such as the Creamy Mummy Angelic Pretty collaboration, which I will one day have the jewellery for, maybe if I can ever find it for less than $10 million. But no brand has ever made something like this. This brand has Ojumajo Doremi, Cardcaptor Sakura, Sugar Sugar Rune, all on one dress? Like, how is that possible? I'll give you a hint. It's not. This dress could basically only be in by an indie brand. It's like a wearable magical girl doujinshi, which is why I'm so in love with it. Now, the styling of this print's artwork feels like it could have jumped straight out of the 2010s Angelic Pretty catalogue of my dreams. I ordered the dress in the pink colorway, which is a stunning cool toned pink, which is very mid-2010s Angelic Pretty, my favourite era. You're thinking cotton candy shop type pink, you know. Perfect. The yellow border on the background of the border print is the perfect backdrop for all of the sweets to stand out on, and it also creates a lot of great colour matching opportunities for some nice yellow jewellery. See my ring here, so provide some great chances for that. Honestly, I didn't think like a fandom print could ever be not a bit cringe, because there have been fandom prints from indie brands before, but Sleepyland really pulled this off. Like, this isn't cringe at all. A lot of fandom dresses are very in your face, like they stand out. Or you see like many Disney collaborations, like you go, oh my god, there's Alice in Wonderland. She's there on the dress, you see her. But this one, the fandom part is very seamlessly intermingled into the print. Like, if you weren't familiar with magical girls, sure, you could pick up that this is like meant to be magical desserts, but you wouldn't pick up that there's Creamy Mummy on this dress, you know? You wouldn't pick up that this is like an actual IP, not that it's just generic magical star heart sweets, which I think is one of the strongest points of this dress and its artwork. The dress itself is something, okay? What I love about this dress, the bodice of this dress is absolutely adorable. It is so incredibly sweet. The whipped cream piping on the top skirts the border just in between cute and tacky. I especially like the frosted beads in between each of the pipings. They look kind of like sugared sweets, and they also feel very Ojumajo Doremi. I feel the same way about the candy hearts in the middle. They feel like sugared gummies, and they're a very hard plastic, and they don't feel like they're going to scratch or lose that frosting very quickly. So I think that's really nice. And I also really like the addition of the bib. I love a bib on a sweet dress. Yeah, I just think it looks very cutesy, very sweet, but not tacky. So yeah, bajillion points for the bodice. The dress comes with 3 detachable pieces. You've got an apron, you've got waist ties, and you've got something I can only refer to as a butt bow. I love detachable pieces. They give you a great range of styling options. The apron and the butt bow are perfect for more OTT coordinates, but you can also take the apron off, put your regular waist ties on, and have a much more casual coordinate for kind of everyday sort of thing. You can also alternate between if you wanted to lean more into the maid theme with the apron or the magical girl theme with the butt bow. So gives you some really great options there. The butt bow also, it has 3 safety pins on it, so you can pin up the bits, what do I call, the apex of the bow, so they don't flop around and get all silly. And you could also pin it elsewhere if you wanted. You could pin it onto a different dress or on the front, or I don't know, pin it to another headpiece, whatever you want really. Yeah, I really like the butt bow. I got this dress in the size 1, and the shirring is incredibly stretchy. It fits a little looser than your average full shirring back Angelic Pretty dress, so it's pretty much perfect fit on me. I don't know about the other sizes or the plus sizing, because I'm not that size, so I can't review that for you, sorry, but size 1, at least, on my body, fits really nicely. So now I'm getting to the kind of hard part of the review. The skirt of this dress consists of 2 layers. The first one is a floaty outer chiffon layer for the print, and the second one is a white polyester inner layer. I obviously expected the outer chiffon layer to be sheer and thin due to the nature of chiffon, and I'm happy with that. What I hadn't expected was the thinness of the inner lining. The inner lining is very thin. It is actually so thin that when I'm wearing this dress, it is relying on the white of my petticoat to stay fully opaque. If I were wearing a rainbow coloured custom Me Likes Tea petticoat, it would slightly show through. I have to be very honest about that. I was kind of deeply disappointed by the quality of that. It's got that iconic cheap Taobao crisp rustle to it, which is a real shame because it's a beautiful dress, and I understand that using a thin lining is like perfectly normal on a cotton dress, but this isn't like a thick cotton dress, and this also isn't like a nice thick polyester like outer skirt either. When I purchased this, obviously I understood that the outer would be chiffon, but I was expecting something a little bit thicker in terms of the polyester inner lining. I don't agree with the whole polyester is terrible thing. There's a lot of beautiful polyester dresses out there. I have some beautiful polyester dresses. What matters is the fabric weight, and it's just not quite heavy enough for me. Yeah. I do wish there was a regular head bow for this dress as well. The matching headpiece is cool for OTT and a more like maid cafe theme. but I would have liked to have had just a plain old head bow with the print on it, but that's also just kind of my wishful thinking. And I can also use another head bow because luckily this dress uses very easy to find commercial lace, so you can make something else for it, like super easy. I ordered this set via the one-time payment method. The KC was $41 and the JSK was $492, bringing this set to a total of 533 New Zealand dollars. That's approximately 310 American dollars. To be totally honest, I do think 500 is extremely steep for this quality of dress. This actually is the most expensive set that I own, and if I'd been aware of the fabric weight of this dress, I definitely would have thought twice about buying it. I understand Sleepyland is a one-person operation, so costs will obviously be higher, but the quality of the material was very surprising to me, especially after I'd been told that the quality of her dresses is usually so high. In the end, I personally don't think $500 was worth it for the quality of dress I received. But I do think it was sort of worth it to get such an absolutely one-of-a-kind piece that is related to something that I love so much. Yeah, if you're purchasing this dress in maybe a stronger currency, you might get a better deal out of it. But for my pathetic weak New Zealand dollar, I opened this dress and I was disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. But despite all of that, would I purchase from Sleepyland again? Yeah, probably. Even though the quality of the fabric isn't what I would like it to be for the price, nobody's quite doing it like Sleepyland right now. Her designs are just absolutely show-stopping every time. Sleepyland's brand concept is basically what if AP were good, but not even what if AP were good, because AP doesn't make stuff like this good anymore. Like, AP is not making a print this sugar pop bubblegum, you know, fairy K, keta fancy sweet, you know. Not only is the print beautiful, but the design of the bodice as well is just absolutely iconic. Again, I can't get over the piping cream ruffle bit. I think that bit is gorgeous. And yeah, her designs are just such a breath of fresh air for the Lolita community and just the fashion as a whole. Yeah, I guess if you are someone who is concerned about the quality of a dress, especially about your fabric weight, I wouldn't recommend this dress. But if you're obsessed with magical girls and Lolita fashion, yes, 100% get it. Oh my god, it's the perfect print. But yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about this dress. I really wish Sleepyland all the best with her future endeavours. I'd love to hear what people say about previous dresses. Am I being a bit harsh, or like, I don't know, what do you think? Do you have this dress? Do you know someone who's owned it? Do you think it's cute or cringe, or do you think it sounds like a rubbish bin when you spin around? God, that's mean. Yeah, so that's kind of it for my review. I hope you found it useful, informative. I feel kind of bad, like, being so negative about such a small indie brand, especially one that I love, but I just kind of felt like people should know what they're buying, and like, I don't know if there's like a new manufacturer or if the fabric weight of her dresses has always been like this, but I would have liked to know before I bought it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope the next video might be a bit more positive. Okay, bye bye! Hey, hi my love. Could you like, maybe get off of that? Maybe? Yeah? Oh, is that right?